Take a look at the Gilmar Peixoto, his qualification attempt. This 8X machine. Do we have two 8Xs out there? Oh. Grover in 9X. There we go. So it looks like Dana Grover now going out. Waiting a little bit for Dana Grover in the 9X machine. Jesus 12th place qualification tip. Can Dana Grover here move up? We'll see here. 30.174. Dana Grover up to 8th. At first lap. How about lap number 2? This Toyota pretty fast here in qualification trip. Dana Grover in the 9X machine. Looks like only going to do one qualification lap, so Dana Grover going to be satisfied with an 8th place starting position. Dana Grover, a good qualification effort, starting in the 8th position. Sean Jacobs, 9th. Christian Wilson will start in the 10th position.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Hayes' car is off. Here we go. It's Kansas here in the Bushwhacker Series. Todd Robillard there out to the lead as a side-by-side battle there for the 2nd position as the 4 car getting by. Chris Hughes in a little bit of a hornet's nest right now. Chris Hughes, that 7 car, he's in a little bit of a hornet's nest as this guy tried to get by him on the bottom side, but he's holding his own there. He's now in 3rd. That outside line already starting to make some moves. Lucas Sinfiner in that 21 car up on the outside line. Paul Brown down low in the 5th position in that 77 car, I should say. The 7 car now going to try to get this spot back. He's down below Artur Vieira, battling for the 2nd position. Artur Vieira up on the outside line, so maybe this low line will be working here tonight, but not able to pull off that pass. He's still trying to get around. On board here with Chris Hughes running in the 3rd position. He's got a little bit of a run. Not able to pull it off, so it looks like that outside line right now is the place to be. Paul Brown goes up to the outside line. He wants a little part of this. Going to run that mid to outside. Artur Vieira clearly up on that outside line, and that 7 car is going to have to figure it out here. He's down on the inside. He's going to start losing positions as this guy's getting figured out. Side by side between the 7 and the 77. Bardelli Jr., our points leader. Craig Marizon battling it out. Bardelli Jr. gets by Marizon as Bardelli Jr. now in that 91 car in 6th. He wants to have a nice, clean night here, man. No mistakes. Get a good finish. He's going to try to close the gap there on that 21. That 7 car still down on that low line, not able to make any inroads here. Good side-by-side battle there as the 7 and the 91 battling it out. And you see that outside line really working. Dana Grover already moved up in that 8X machine, 9X machine. I painted these cars. I should probably know what the number is, but not a lot of guys run the Toyotas. But he's out there making it happen with Toyota right now, running in the 7th position. Having a good battle there with Chris Hughes. Good side-by-side racing there between the 7 and the 9X. Down to the back of Dana Grover's machine at Chris Hughes. Also Jesus Iglesias. Craig Marizon back there as well. Marizon got a good run here. It looks like the 9X going to the high side now, playing that high line, low line game. Oh, there's contact with the 7. And the 2X, 7 got into the 2X right there. We saw that happen. Holy smokes. Dana Grover up to the 5th position. Don Jacobs here making some moves on the 2X machine. Don Jacobs down to the inside here on lap 15. This 24 car starting to look a little racy. They got a traffic jam up here. Look at this, man. This is a battle. Don Jacobs got a heck of a run here late in this run as these guys have used up their stuff a little bit. And he's behind Claudio Bardelli Jr. He's trying to figure out which way to go. But look at this. This is a mess. Jacobs to the inside. The 91 going to leave it open. They're going to go 3 wide right there. They are 3 wide. You got to be really careful here in the tri-oval about 3 wide. They're still 3 wide. 3 Camaros right there. Bardelli Jr. backs off. He's seeing championship implications here. Championship implications. We see those guys battling it out. Great racing here. Dana Grover in this mix. This is trial by fire right now. Dana Grover in the 9X having a great battle now with this 24. He's weaving his way through traffic. Don Jacobs is moving. He is on the move right now in that 24 car. He's gotten around. Dana Grover now seeing that 24 out of his windshield. Behind, he's got a dogfight for the 91. Also, 2X machine in this mix. And this is an absolute mess right now. This is by far the best racing on the track. The 91, Claudio Bardelli Jr., who lost a couple spots, is trying to get those spots back. We'll take a look at the 9X here. He had some great side-by-side racing here. '91, Claudio Bardelli Jr. trying to get back by. We're taking a look at the 90 of Todd Robillard on that right side screen. He is leading the field as a 77 in tow. We have got an absolute barn burner right here. Bardelli Jr. is in 5th. Give you an idea, 5th on back. This is great racing here. Bardelli Jr. has patiently got himself around these guys. Now sits in the 5th position. Vieta now all trying to get by as well. Dana Grover on the inside, so great battling there between the two of those guys. As Archer Vieta makes that pass, picks up this 6th position. A lot of guys on pit lane here. About half the field right now on pit lane. Told you I thought this race would have a green flag field, and we're 25 laps in with no caution flags. 21 coming down pit lane here. Lucas Simpson in the 21 car. Oh! Tons of speed there for him. Waldo Spindle gets a penalty. Waldo Spindle is going to have to come back down pit lane. Got caught speeding. So speeding on pit lane's got to do a drive-through. Take a look at Dana Grover, and Tim Lansbury gets into the wall. Dana Grover to the inside. Lansbury in the 82 up on the outside line, and Lansbury had made contact with the wall, really flirting with that high line. Dana Grover in the 9X machine, now in P9. Tim Lansbury in 10th. Dana Grover now up to 13th position, now to 12th position. The 9X making a pass. Now finds himself in the 12th position as Lansbury falling back to 13. Might be the first of these guys to make pit stops, giving up the race lead. Dana Grover exiting the pits here in this 9X machine. Arizona has gotten by, taken over the 11th position. Grover right now shown in 12th after making a pit stop. Dana Grover now up to 7th position. Chris Hughes is in 8th. We'll take a look at Dana Grover here in the 9X machine. Good top 10 run, running in P7 for the second race out for Dana Grover. Fuel mileage situation is very, very close. Preston Hassel gets caught. He's going to have to come back down pit lane. He's got a penalty. And the policeman is out. He's gotcha. Look at this, man. Now we got a battle for the race lead. These guys have caught up to the 90, and this is a crazy battle here as a 7 car. Wondering what he's seeing. These guys are 3 wide behind the 90. Look at this absolute mess here on lap 97. The 7 gets out of the way. These guys are all battling for the race lead. This is a battle for the race lead. What we got? 5 cars here battling for the race lead. It's a 90 car. The inside, he might be running out of fuel. Bardelli Jr. getting by. 24 getting by. Oh my gosh. 90 is going to be coming down pit lane. The Robillard has to make a penalty, or has to make a pit stop. There's a penalty on Hughes. He's got a penalty now. Got penalties and fuel and everything else spilling out here. As Bardelli Jr. in the 91 car. He is the championship leader. Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? Now Paul Brown out of gas. Paul Brown is out of fuel. The 77 car out of fuel now. Oh my heavens, man. And the 91 of Claudio Bardelli Jr. gets the race win. This guy is legit. The Bardelli Jr. not only wins the race, but wins the championship. John Stanley battling for a 9th place finish. Dana Grover finishes in 10th. Claudio Bardelli Jr., the champion this season, with the race win, going out in style. Gilmar in the chat session. These guys partying on the streets of Brazil tonight, as Todd is mentioning. Gilmar in here, and also Givaldo, and he's always in here as well. Jack Trewick, hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly, in here as well. And then Claudio showing up in the chat session as well. So good to see those folks participating in the chat.